What's goody to any and everybody who may be listening? We're going to be talking about low again, okay? Because this is an individual who I love dearly, and the feelings are most definitely reciprocal. This is pure unconditional love flowing in between myself and this divine being by the name of Lo. Well, his nickname was Lo. Okay. Now, Sharita, aka Esmeralda, we're going to be getting into her as well. I'm not sure if I'm going to get into Esmeralda on this one. It's either going to be this one or the next one, but we're going to be getting into them. This is Sharita. Okay, let's talk about Sharita. She was able to sort of drive rifts between myself and other divine beings and light sparks and just souled individuals. Her being a soulless being, and most definitely Black Widow, that motherfucking track baby. That pussy had got to smelling like track glue at some point, but that motherfucking soul trap, that pussy she got trapping light sparks up in her. Excuse me. I just got nothing eating, child. But, okay, she was able to drive this rift between myself and certain individuals, particularly some of the men that she dated due to the abuse and shit that she would be the one starting. Okay, and of course, her being my ex-mother, and at the time, me not really knowing what was going on because, of course, I was in the dark at first. And you know, didn't like to see women get abused and beat on. She would use that to her advantage. Okay, so let's get into how she got low. But first, let me pay homage to this. This is a being that, again, I love, and it's nothing but pure, unconditional love that is flowing back and forth between us. And he is now deceased. Now, he did do what he did. He went off, and I gotta tell you why he went off. Because the bitch was a witch. Okay, now, again, I said this previously, she stole that girl man. Now, first of all, let me just say some decrees and declare surrounding this. Okay, I decree and declare that any and all of Lowe's energy, light sparks, fragments be released and freed from this I don't even know what to call her. Excuse me. And returned to him immediately, which is just us. So, I mean, I ain't really got to say him. We are all one. We are all light sparks and source fractals from the Most High, the exalted one. Not that old demon that's in that Bible, which is, again, something else that they use to take out light sparks, to take out souls. Now, so I'm getting something about something that she fed him. Now, it could have been some sweat rice. It could have been some spaghetti. But I'm getting that. I'm picking up on the energy surrounding that. You should have seen him like it was instant. One day, he was with that girl Keisha, that he's with, and the next day he was down the house. Okay. And so what I'm getting about the way he flipped out, because the bitch is a liar, so you can't trust nothing she say. So I'm getting that he flipped out because of that spell. Like that whatever that shit was, whatever she did, it backfired. And she wound up he pulled that gun out on her, and she wound up leaving her churn. her quote churn, because she really ain't never had no churn, because everything here is mine. Came through me. Okay? And he flipped out. It was as a result of that dark magic that she put on him that he flipped out like that. And I'm also getting something about the way he died, but he died years later. And for some reason, she was so happy to tell me that news when she told me about it. Okay? That's very important to note. So, thank you, Lo. You are wonderful. I'm so glad you are here. Thank you for this information. And so, I decree and declare that any and all of my energy, any and all of my light sparks and soul fragments that got caught up within the midst of this chaos, within that, and any negative feelings that I had towards Lo are reversed, okay? And any light sparks caught up within that are released, freed, and coming on back home to the mother, the father, and the child in one baby, in one body. It's just one. It's one body, baby. Okay. Now let's get on down. Now I'm gonna do it in this video right here. I might as well just go ahead and do it now. Okay, we're gonna pay homage to Lo, who is just. I ain't got no words. Like, everything I can say is an understatement to how magnificent this being is. And how he did that. Lo, you did that. You did that. Okay, the way you did that. But, okay, let's get back into Shadita Doja, a.k.a. Esmeralda. But first I want to talk. No, I'm just going to do that next, okay? Let's get on into Sharita Doja, a.k.a. Esmeralda, with a quote princess on it, because the bitch ain't no princess. I want to talk about when I first came into this lifetime with my memories and knowing who I was up against. I knew that I was up against this bitch Esmeralda from the beginning. Within that draconian society, Sharita, the lady known as Sharita here, is some beast by the name of Esmeralda, and they call the bitch Princess Esmeralda. But I want to put a quotation around that, because again, these individuals who claim to be kings and queens and princesses, bitch, are not ordained to be so. They depend on votes from the people and shit like that, but the people can protest at any moment and they can be overthrown at any moment. Okay, it is not the same for divine beings, bitch. We are who we are regardless. We don't depend on the motherfucking people to vote for us, bitch. We are who we are at all times. Okay, so yes, Esmeralda. And I knew what I was up against when I first came in, and I gradually forgot as we moved into the experiments, the MK Ultra, all of those motherfucking molestations that occurred with her allowing her uncles and brother and all these other different individuals to molest her son. Which I'm saying her son because I'm speaking from myself outside of this body. Because had it not been me in this body, that would have damaged that boy, this boy. Understand and overstand. Okay? Now, what else did I want to say about her? Now, this is pure evil. Thinking back at this, the amount of evil that is within this creature is astonishing. Okay, because I would not have known it otherwise. Me and this lady or creature who I perceived to be a lady. I mean, we did not have the best relationship. We were almost like friends that did not get along at times. Okay, especially after the MK Ultra and all of that faded. After that faded from my view. After the molestations faded from my view. All the torture and shit. You know, I sort of assimilated into that quote family, and I accepted my lot. That I was the scapegoat, and that I was the black sheep. You know, and she influenced me all types of wrong ways. Had me out there doing drugs, addicted to drugs, just a poor mammy. Okay, somebody that should have never had churn. Now, let's go ahead and do these decrees and declarations around Esmeralda, because Sharita is really the is not. Sharita is like a, how can I say this? Just like a portion, like sub Esmeralda. Like Esmeralda is who we need to be getting at. Now, bitch, Esmeralda, let me say something to you, bitch. You might be bad. Where you from? Bitch, you might be bad. Where you from? But bitch, you ain't bad. Because you see, you done stepped over into my motherfucking territory, bitch. You won't never bad. You could never see me, bitch. Okay, I don't even know why they put you up against me. Won't now one of you strong enough to fuck with me. Now let's go ahead and do these declarations. I decree and declare that any of my light sparks that have been caught up within Esmeralda and that are still within this bitch are released, freed, and brought on back home to the mother, the father, and the child. Okay? I decree and declare any and all of my soul fragments that got caught up within any of these bitches within this draconian society, including but not limited to that motherfucking brotherhood, and just throw the whole society away, are released, freed, and brought on back home to the mother, the father, and the child. And I also decree and declare this old Esmeralda bitch banished forevermore, permanently across all realms, timelines, and dimensions. I decree and declare that this is irreversible. This is permanent and cannot be altered. I decree and declare that this is the end for Esmeralda. Thank you. Bye-bye.